Chosen one, have you ever felt like the world was against you? Like no matter how hard you worked, no matter how pure your intentions, there were people watching, waiting, even hoping for your downfall. You've felt the sting of criticism, the pain of betrayal, and the weight of doubt cast by others. You've seen the ones who never believed in you, the ones who laughed quietly while you struggled, the ones who underestimated you every single step of the way. But what they don't see, what they cannot comprehend, is that there is a power working on your behalf, a power far greater than anything they could imagine. Chosen one, God is about to shock your enemies, and the very people who doubted you, mocked you, or tried to block your path are about to witness your rise in ways that will leave them speechless. You may have endured seasons of struggle while others thrived seemingly effortlessly. You may have watched opportunities pass by, doors close, and people turn their backs, thinking that your time had passed. But that was never your end. That was never your limit. Every delay, every disappointment, every moment of feeling overlooked was a setup, a divine preparation for what is coming. The very challenges you faced, the very obstacles that seemed insurmountable, were all part of the process of strengthening you, refining you, and positioning you for a revelation so powerful that your enemies themselves will be forced to recognize your destiny. There is a divine principle at work. What has been hidden, delayed, or underestimated in your life is being activated. God has been silently moving behind the scenes, aligning circumstances, opening doors, and shifting energies. While your enemies thought they were hindering you, they were unknowingly contributing to your rise. Every attempt to slow you down, every doubt they cast, every word spoken against you has only added fuel to the fire of your destiny. They have been shaping your story without realizing it, and soon the results will be undeniable. You may be wondering, what does it mean to shock your enemies? It does not mean revenge. It does not mean acting out in anger or seeking to humiliate. To shock your enemies means that your success, your breakthrough, your alignment with purpose will be so undeniable, so powerful, so godly, that those who doubted you will have no choice but to recognize the force that has been working on your behalf. Your integrity, your perseverance, and your faith will become the evidence they cannot deny. Their disbelief will meet reality, and reality will overwhelm them. The key to this moment is patience. Many have tried to rush the process to force results or to prove themselves prematurely. But God's timing is perfect. Your enemies may be acting swiftly, strategizing and planning, but what God has prepared for you is unstoppable and eternal. You do not need to fight or compete in human ways. You simply need to remain faithful, consistent, and aligned with your purpose. The power that will shock your enemies is not your own. It is divine. It is unstoppable. It is undeniable. And when it is revealed, no one will be able to question the magnitude of what has been done for you. Your enemies may think they see weakness, but God has been building strength in secret. Every trial, every challenge, every moment of quiet endurance has been shaping your character, sharpening your discernment, and preparing your faith. The strength you are developing is invisible, unshakable, and unstoppable. It is a spiritual power that cannot be measured by conventional standards, and when it manifests, it will leave those who underestimated you in awe. They will see a person they thought they understood, and they will realize they had no idea of the depth, power, and divine favor that has been quietly working in your life. Do not underestimate the power of preparation. Your enemies have spent years underestimating you, thinking you were ordinary, thinking you were slow to rise, thinking that success would never find you. But the truth is that God has been preparing your breakthrough in ways that are beyond human understanding. Every setback was a setup. Every closed door was a redirection toward a higher path. Every betrayal was a lesson in resilience, and every whisper of doubt cast by your enemies has been transformed into fuel to propel you into the life you were destined to live. One of the most powerful ways God shocks your enemies is through peace. They may try to provoke you, to see you react in anger or despair. But your calmness, Your confidence and your ability to remain centered in faith will be a testimony that they cannot dispute. While they operate in chaos, you will move in alignment. While they focus on trying to derail you, you will focus on moving forward. And the results of this alignment, the blessings, the success, the recognition, will speak louder than any words ever could. Your enemies will be shocked because they cannot see the invisible work that has been happening in your life. They will be blindsided by the results of diligence, patience, and divine favor. They will be forced to confront the reality that what they thought was weakness, delay, or insignificance was actually divine strategy at work. Your rise will be undeniable, your purpose will be visible, and the very people who tried to stop you will witness a power that they cannot control, manipulate, or diminish. You may feel anxious or frustrated as you wait, wondering when the breakthrough will come. But every day of patience is multiplying the impact of your victory. God does not reveal everything at once. He does not rush the process because the timing must be perfect for maximum effect. Every trial, every moment of endurance, every decision to remain faithful is increasing the impact of what is about to be revealed. When your enemies see your success, it will not be random. It will be the culmination of years of divine preparation, invisible work, and strategic positioning. This season of being underestimated is almost over. Soon, doors that have been locked will swing wide open. Opportunities that were hidden will become obvious. Recognition that was delayed will become undeniable. Your faith, patience, and integrity will manifest in ways that will astonish not only those who doubted you, but also those who thought they understood the measure of your potential. God is about to position you in a way that will force your enemies to acknowledge that the hand of divine favor has been on your life all along. Remember, God is not limited by human imagination. Your enemies may think they understand your trajectory, your capabilities, or your limits, but what God has prepared for you surpasses all human comprehension. Your success will be strategic, impactful, and undeniable. It will not be the result of luck, manipulation, or force. It will be the result of divine orchestration. And when it happens, your enemies will see clearly that their doubt, their mockery, and their opposition were no match for the power working on your behalf. Do not be distracted by the plans of your enemies. Their words, actions, and intentions may have seemed powerful, but they are temporary and limited. What God has prepared for you is eternal and unstoppable. The very strategies meant to hinder you will be transformed into platforms for your rise. The very words meant to shame you will be rewritten into declarations of your triumph. And the very opposition that seemed overwhelming will become evidence of the magnitude of your breakthrough. This is why faith and patience are essential. You must continue to walk in integrity, remain consistent in your efforts, and trust the process. Every step you take, no matter how small, is being multiplied. Every decision aligned with your purpose is being honored. Every act of faith is being rewarded. And the culmination of all these unseen efforts is the moment when your enemies will be forced to acknowledge what has been true all along. You are chosen, you are favored, and nothing can stop the divine plan for your life. The shock that your enemies will feel is not just about your success, it is about the way you succeed. You will rise with grace, confidence, and integrity. You will achieve in ways that are undeniable yet humble. You will move forward with power, yet without malice. The contrast between their disbelief and your reality will be so stark that it will leave them questioning everything they thought they knew about you. And in that moment, you will not need to defend yourself or justify your journey. The results themselves will be the testimony. Your enemies may have tried to sow doubt in your mind, to make you question your worth, to distract you from your purpose. But God has been your protector, your guide, and your strategist. He has ensured that your vision remains clear, your heart remains strong, and your path remains aligned. While they were plotting against you, God was plotting for you. While they were trying to hinder you, God was creating avenues of opportunity. And now, the moment is coming where the evidence of His work will be undeniable. You are chosen to rise. You are chosen to shine. You are chosen to demonstrate the power of faith, perseverance, and divine favor. The forces working on your behalf cannot be stopped by human hands. They cannot be derailed by criticism, jealousy, or opposition. And the manifestation of these forces will leave your enemies in awe, astonishment, and ultimately, respect. What they thought was impossible will become inevitable, and what they doubted will become undeniable. As you continue to walk your path, remember that your focus is not on revenge, retaliation, or proving yourself in anger. Your focus is on purpose, alignment, and faith. The shock your enemies will feel is not because of confrontation, it is because of revelation. They will witness the reality of divine intervention, the power of patience, and the impact of unwavering faith. And that revelation will be a confirmation that everything you endured was necessary for this exact moment, for this exact purpose, and for this exact impact. This is your time. The moment you have been prepared for, prayed for, and worked toward is arriving. The opposition that once seemed overwhelming is being rendered powerless. The doubt that was cast upon you is being erased by undeniable success. The ridicule that once stung is being replaced by recognition that cannot be ignored. God is about to shock your enemies, and that shock will not be temporary. It will be lasting. It will be a revelation that confirms your faith, validates your journey, and solidifies your purpose. Stand firm in this truth. Nothing can stop what God has prepared for you. The moment is coming where your enemies will see the fruit of your perseverance, the power of your faith, and the blessing of divine favor. They will witness a transformation so profound, so undeniable, and so powerful that they will be forced to acknowledge the presence of a higher power working on your behalf. Your rise is inevitable, your breakthrough is guaranteed, and the shock your enemies will feel is simply the natural consequence of divine alignment. Chosen one, remain steadfast, continue to walk in integrity, remain focused on your purpose, and trust the process. Every challenge you have faced has been a step toward this moment. Every trial you have endured has been a preparation for this revelation. Every act of faith, patience, and perseverance is culminating in a display of divine power that will leave your enemies astonished, your allies inspired, and your destiny fulfilled. Your enemies may think they control the narrative, but the truth is, God does. Your life is His plan, your success is His timing, and your breakthrough is His design. And when that breakthrough manifests, the shock will be undeniable. They will see your rise, and in that sight, they will be reminded that nothing in this world can hinder the will of God. You are chosen, you are favored, you are unstoppable, and soon, the results will speak louder than any words ever could.